Hello, and welcome to Winning Wednesday. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you whenever you're seeing this. I typically am able to film in the mornings, but this morning we had a vertical meeting, which is where the teachers from all grade levels meet from the same subject area. So, didn't have time for that. But today was a very interesting day, and I am still believing that great things are in store. And so the words I just want to leave for today is from Isaiah 8:20. And in essence, is just saying that when we are full of light, we conduct ourselves differently. Yesterday, a student came to class and he's been dealing with some things apparently. And he decided to cut his locks while he's in class. So you could imagine my surprise when I look up and he has a pair of scissors to one of the locks. And I said, stop. And typically he's very compliant. He has some challenges emotionally, but he's very compliant um, and being gracious with him and speaking life over him. When he left my room, he didn't see anything better to do but to blame it on me that I told him to go and cut his locks. So I'm at work and I had to, in essence, defend myself. But I was at peace the entire time. The entire time, the principal spoke to me. No, the AP spoke to me. Then the principal spoke to me. Then the grandparent came to speak to me. Then the mom spoke to me. It was just a mirage of conversations, discussions about a choice a student made. And in speaking with the grandmother, she, in essence, alluded to the fact that there are some challenges there. And I said, well, sometimes when the kid is going through, we cannot, and not just kids, but people in general, we cannot stoop to their level. We cannot go tit for tat, but we must exude the light that's within us. So when we are full of light, we'll conduct ourselves differently. So mom is yelling on the phone with FaceTime and the neck action and everything is going. And I just stood there smiling and looking at her with compassion. And she's going on ranting and I never said anything. And finally, she looks at me like, why aren't you saying anything? And I said, ma'am, I would never interrupt you or interject while you're expressing what you feel about your child, the gift that was given to you. I would never do that. I wanted you to go ahead and feel comfortable to express what you're saying, and I will choose to be respectful to you. And she got quiet and looked at me, and so I went ahead and um, addressed everything she mentioned, pointing out where the child's story was fictitious and to describe how every time he goes through something, you are made aware of it because you are his first teacher. And I am here partnering with you. I did apologize. I apologize for you having to find out in this manner. I'm not sure how they contacted you because that my next step of action was to contact you. However, somehow admin contacted you first. So long story short, I said it to her and she was quiet the rest of the time on the phone. Then her mom started speaking to me again, and we spoke for maybe 25, 30 minutes with the grandmother. And the grandma was like, oh, it was a pleasure speaking with you. I said, yes, I'm going to stand here with you because the principal was speaking to the boy at the time. So I said, I'm not going to leave you out here by yourself because right now you all are in limbo. You're not sure what's going on. And You might be doubting who your child is with all day long. But I see this not as a job, but as ministry. I love each and every one of these kids with my whole being. So I'm going to continue on to pour into their lives how I see fit, because there's so much darkness coming their way. And if it's just one ray of light, one lighthouse in the building, I'm sure there's more, but if they can encounter one lighthouse in the building while they're at school, I'm sure that I can make a difference. So to apply that to our entire lives, we will encounter various types of people, various relationships, various business opportunities. And sometimes people think the easiest way or the best way is the easiest way. However, no matter what, our lights have to shine amongst people. You can't have a light and put it under a basket and think that no one's going to see it. No. So, all in all, I'm not sure what happened, but we had the conversation. I didn't get any other, I guess, demerits or punishment for whatever happened. The student didn't come to school today, so I'm hoping and praying that the parents are taking time to talk to him, because apparently he's been doing this for I guess since Friday. Every day in a different class, you'll cut a little bit off, but it culminated in my class. When people say negative about you, brush it off. And when the one thing the grandmother said to me, she said, I told the kid, my grandson, that people are always going to call you names. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. And I'm going to answer to light bringer, light bearer. I'm going to answer to I'm the head and not the tail. I'm answering to I'm above and not beneath. I am answering to that I will never be by myself. He will never leave me nor forsake me. I'm answering to that I am the apple of his eye. I'm answering to the fact that the light is within me. I'm answering to the fact that I am joint heirs. Okay? So today, I am asking you to remember that when you are full of light, we have to move, think, function differently. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, you gotta win no matter what. Bye.